My daughter was getting married and a close friend of mine, someone I've known for years, was invited. She even threw my baby shower when my daughter was born. She called to say that she and her husband, both invited to the wedding, were planning to make a family trip out of it and asked if their two sons, late teens, early 20s, could attend as well. I asked my daughter and she said yes. A little while later, my friend called again and explained that the wedding date fell on one of her son's birthdays. Then she asked if we could announce his birthday, celebrate it, and even have a cake for him at my daughter's wedding reception. I was stunned. Instead of politely saying no right away, I told her I'd ask my daughter. My daughter's response? Sure, we'll just set up a separate table next to my wedding cake for his cake, presents, and balloons. She was obviously joking. Thankfully, before I could call my friend back, her husband stepped in and told her it wasn't a good idea. She called me shortly after to backtrack. Phew. Hi, I love your content and wanted to share a story that might be perfect for a positive wedding experience series. I got married on June 22nd of this year, and my maid of honor truly lived up to the title and then some. My dad passed away 7 years ago, so it was especially hard not having him at my wedding. My maid of honor went out of her way to make sure he was still a part of the day in the most meaningful ways. A few months before the wedding, we were at a brewery where she surprised me with a pillow made from one of my dad's shirts. My son sleeps with it every night and lovingly calls it the grandpa pillow. About a month before the wedding, she gave me a small charm with a brooch featuring my dad's photo to attach to my bouquet. It also included a heart charm that read, "You're always in my heart." On the wedding day, she told me she had hidden something in my dress close to my heart. She and my other bridesmaids had pinned a photo of my dad inside the dress with the words, "I will walk with you today and always." She is truly my ride or die, my best friend, and my chosen sister. My biological sister didn't even attend my wedding, but that's a story for another time. When we got married, my sister-in-law wasn't dating anyone, at least not that we knew of, so we didn't offer her a +1 since it was a small wedding. She told us she was bringing a date anyway, so we went along with it. Then she made sure this guy was included in all of our professional family photos. After the wedding, she casually told me, "Oh, by the way, please don't do anything with those photos. Don't post them anywhere." Why, do you ask? Because her date was married to someone else and also her boss. I went wedding dress shopping with my mother-in-law since my own mom passed away when I was very young. My fiance and I were paying for the wedding ourselves, so I had a strict budget for my dress and it wasn't very much. The dresses within my budget just weren't it. None of them felt like the one. Then I tried on a dress I absolutely fell in love with, but it was double my budget. My mother-in-law told me I looked beautiful in it. I explained that it was way over what I could spend, and without hesitation, she said, "Don't worry, I'll cover the rest." I was over the moon. We ordered the dress, and when I dropped her off at home, she had already told my father-in-law what happened. He smiled and said, "Don't worry about the dress, we'll cover the whole cost." I will forever be grateful that I was blessed with such wonderful in-laws. I have a crazy wedding day story. I invited my mother-in-law and her mom, my husband's grandmother, to get their hair and makeup done with me the morning of the wedding. Neither of them had ever had their hair or makeup professionally done before, and since my mother-in-law had two sons, she never really got to have that experience. About halfway through, the grandmother suddenly said, "I have something I want to say." Everyone stopped and looked at her. She went on to explain that she had gotten me a gift because it reminded her of something she used to wear every year on her anniversary with her late husband. Then she continued by talking about how intimacy is the best part of marriage, how amazing their relationship was, and how good their intimacy was, and how much she missed it. I was mortified. Hearing an unexpected speech about someone's sex life in front of everyone on my wedding day was deeply uncomfortable. Needless to say, the tags are still on that gift.